Guys, Heather here. Welcome back to another episode review. Today's Bubble Guppies episode review is Bubble Scrubbies. This episode was a very good episode. I really do. This is another one I really like. I will explain. Let's start with the synopsis. Everyone in Bubble Tucky is catching a cold, so the Guppies learn about ways they can, prevent themselves from getting sick. Anyway, let me explain what goes on. Molly tries to introduce herself, but Gil is getting ready to sneeze. But it doesn't come out, but it does then, and blows him backwards, and then it is time for Bubble Guppies. Molly and Gil and Bubble Puppy are going to school, and they notice that everyone is sneezing and getting sick. So they hope they don't catch the cold. So then they go to school. Then they tell everyone that everyone's like coughing and sneezing and blowing their noses, and then they say, "Oh, I think there's a cold going around," and the Guppies don't want to get a cold, but it's okay for someone to get sick. But they explain that colds come from germs, which are teeny tiny little things that can make our bodies sick. But they're so small, you can't even see that they're there. Everyone has germs. It's best to just keep them away, keep them to yourself. And that they practice good hygiene. Hygiene is what you do to keep clean and healthy. And they think about hygiene. To clean your hands, you should wash with water and plenty of soap. And if your nose is running, you should wipe it with a tissue. And when you cough or sneeze, it's important to always cover your nose and mouth. And covering your nose and your mouth can keep germs from spreading to others. So then they sing the pop song, Wash 'em Off. And then we cut to the shop segment with Una wanting to go wash her hands so that she doesn't spread germs around. Then we have Dima as the hygiene, which her wish or wash is her command. And then they get some liquid soap and clean their hands to the tune of the Bubble Guppies theme, but now it's some Bubble Scrubbies to fit the episode. Which was pretty cool. Anyway, they have the Naughty does the lunch joke yet again in this episode. They have sneezing crackers. And and then we cut to a Molly and Gil segment. Everyone has germs, but that's okay. You just don't want to share them with others. And then we see Gil washing his hands. Then the soap is super slippery. So then the Guppies are learning about good hygiene. Then we see like Nani using like hand sanitizer. So they're using like green stickers to pretend that they're germs, and then they go wild with the stickers. And then unfortunately, Mr. Grouper starts coming down with a cold. Then they start worrying about him. But he has to excuse himself during the outside segment. Then we have the outside segment, where Molly and Gil, where Molly is Tissue Girl and Gil is Soaper Boy. Their job was to keep everybody safe in the city from germs. They hear that someone has a bad cold. It turns out to be the running nose. They go to stop him to get him stop him from getting everybody sick, and then they sneeze on two workers who are having lunch. He accidentally gets the sandwich he was eating. Anyway, so the running nose is still running. They raced after the running nose. Then they realize they old factory. Then the running nose is running towards it. So Guppy Girl makes like a net with her tissues, and so they catch him, and then they realize that the running nose can't help it, that he's spreading germs, and that it's always important to, when you're sick, you cover your nose or your mouth and use tissues. Like you use your elbow to cover your mouth. So the running nose made sure to cover his mouth whenever he sneezed, and they all lived happily ever after. So then we have a dance segment with the hygiene dance with Demo leading. So we have another Molly and Gil segment where this time Gil is trying to give Bubble Puppy a bath, and they use liquid soap, and then Bubble Puppy just jumps, but then they feel bad for Mr. Grouper, and then that he still has a cold. So then they go put on a soap opera that is called Guppy General Hospital, where everyone except for Nani was getting sick, and that there was like no cure for the cold, and that with plenty of rest and plenty of liquid that it might work. And then Mr. Grouper is feeling a lot better, but then Bubble Puppy sneezes, and then last Molly Gil segment where Molly is glad Mr. Grouper is feeling better, and that it's not fun to be sick. And then Gil finally figures out how to give Bubble Puppy a bath. So he's already in the bucket. First he fills it up with water, and then he adds soap. And then he says you're all clean. Now we just gotta grab a towel so they can get them dry. That was alright, ending the episode. Alright, so in my opinion, I do like Bubble Scrubbies. It's a pretty good episode. The Wash 'Em Off song was pretty good. I mean, it's a really good song if like you want to teach your kids about hygiene. how it would be a bad that we have germs inside of our bodies. I also felt bad for Mr. Cooper when he got, or actually, I take that back, everyone in this episode who got sick. I really do. I felt bad for everyone in this episode for getting sick, but I'm glad Mr. Cooper was feeling better in the end. Either way, this episode was really good. I give it a 10 out of 10. Really good. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bye.